This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everyone? And look at this topic right here. Shoutouts to Super Kirby 982 on Twitter. Do you think if they made a Sonic Twitter takeover for Sonic Superstars, they would just be silent the entire time while answering questions? Let us know in the comments below. That's a very good take right there, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, when Sonic Frontiers came out, they immediately did have a Twitter takeover, which was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. My only negative I have about Sonic Frontiers' Twitter takeover is the Shadow was included. Now, before every single Shadow fan's gotta say, oh, Shadow's been in every Twitter takeover since the inception, I get that. But it was a Sonic Frontiers related Twitter takeover. It bothered me that Shadow was in a spot he shouldn't even have been in. He was just trying to make himself relevant. And speaking of Shadow, I might as well say this right now while I have everybody's attention. Shadow is nothing more than a coattail rider. He has to leech off another game's success just to stay relevant. That's all he is. Because he can't do it on his own because he already had that chance with his game and it was god-awful. Like I said, the only way Shadow could get any kind of name recognition is to leech off somebody else's success. Sonic Frontiers, who was the newcomer on the block? Sage. He stole her spotlight, and it bothered me that Sage, her voice actress, wasn't part of that Twitter takeover, and a lot of people can feel the same way. And now, if Sonic Superstars were to get a Twitter takeover, now I'm gonna hear all these Shadow fans say, oh, Shadow should be in Twitter takeover because that's his thing, even though it doesn't fit the narrative that it's only classic characters only. So let's add Fang or let's add Trip, two characters that are just new to this series. You know, well, at least Fang is being brought back after 2 decades, but you get the point. I guarantee you, if there were going to be a Twitter takeover with Sonic, classic Sonic characters, I guarantee you Shadow fans will bitch and complain online that they want Shadow in that takeover because it's his thing. Give me a break, man. Shadow doesn't have to be everywhere, people. You can't oversaturate him. You know, you have to keep Shadow as a special attraction. What, Sonic Prime and Sonic 3? That's not enough for you? The Twitter takeover with classic Sonic characters. Would they be silent or would they all talk? Well, since Generations, only Tails and Dr. Eggman are the only ones to talk, which looking back, yeah, it worked. Let's be real, Sonic Generations really didn't have a story. It was just an anniversary title and that's it. It really didn't need much of a story when you think about it. The gameplay is all that matters in that game. Let's be real here. But if I were to go with voice actors, in my honest opinion, I would just go with the Sonic Prime voice actors to voice the classic characters in general. You have to realize that their work in Sonic Prime is pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think that Devin Mack could voice a great classic Sonic. He's doing a solid job voicing modern Sonic for Sonic Prime. I know a lot of you love Jaleel White's work from the earlier Sonic the Hedgehog series, the only time where classic Sonic actually talk. Well, not in the games, but in the TV series. I honestly think that Devin Mack would do wonders for classic Sonic if they were to go that direction. And for Dr. Eggman, if you want to go with Brian Drummond as Dr. Eggman, why not? Again, you want to limit, again, Mike Pollock, as much as we all love him as Dr. Eggman, you can't have him do all the voices. You gotta give Mike a break here and there. It's about putting over new talent. You know, you gotta put over these new talents, these new voice actors, and groom them for success. Let's be real here. Mike, Roger Craig Smith, they all do a fantastic job being the voice cast for the modern games, the mainline games. So I honestly think the Sonic Prime voice actors should do a fantastic job, at least with the classic series. At least to Sega, at least consider it. And at least for Amy Rose, we know that Shannon Chant Kent, she will do a fantastic job voicing Amy. Especially with all the notoriety that Amy's been getting for her 30th anniversary. And of course, you still have her 30th birthday party coming out in mid-September, just 5 days before Sonic Frontiers The Final Horizons. Gee, fancy that. Because again, Sonic can't be a mute character forever. Again, I understand it works for Link, I get it. And for Mario, for the most part, Mario doesn't really talk. Again, rather than a couple of grunts here and there, and maybe 1 or 2 lines and Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy only had like 3 lines, I believe. Other than that, what other iconic lines does Mario have? Exactly, I think that's the way Sega wants to keep classic Sonic. I don't even think they want him to talk at all. He's basically the Link of the series. And I say, no, you should have classic Sonic talk. Why not? He's done it before in the TV series. Why can't he just do it in the games? It's justified at least. What's the worst that could happen? Answer yourself that. Let me know what y'all think. I gotta go. Peace out.